Welcome, welcome. I'm excited for this sequence. This is a sequence I've been playing out around a lot with. A little bit of a vinyasa twist to it, so I hope you enjoy it. Per usual, I want to start with a breath just to start to center us in our space. So find a comfortable seat, whether you're here in this cross-legged position or you're seated up on a blanket or a pillow. Why don't you just close your eyes? Start to root down through your sits bones, bringing your hands to rest on your knees. Shift your shoulders back so that they stack right over your hips. And as you inhale through the nose, lengthen along the spine. Exhale through the mouth. 2 more cleansing breaths, just like that. Inhale. And exhale. Third and deepest one yet. Inhale. And exhale. We'll move through a 3-part breath. 3 rounds of breath into the belly, 3 rounds of breath into the rib cage, and 3 rounds of breath into the chest before we string those all together. I'll lead you right through it. You can either leave your hands right on top of your knees, or you can bring your hands to your belly, your rib cage, and your chest if you feel like that placement is going to help you visualize where you're breathing. 1 cleansing breath together to start. Inhale. And exhale. 3 breaths into the belly. Inhale, press the belly button out. Exhale, pull the belly button in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, press through the belly button. And exhale, pull it on into the spine. Moving your breath and attention upward, you'll bring your hands right underneath the rib cage. As you inhale, create space in the rib cage. Exhale, melt into that space. Inhale. And exhale. 3rd breath into the rib cage. Inhale. And exhale to release. Our breath moves up to the chest. Inhale, lift through your chest. Exhale, feel the chest fall. 2 more, just like that. Inhale. And exhale. Deepest one yet. Inhale. And exhale. Moving through those 3 together. Inhale, belly, rib cage, chest. Exhale, chest, rib cage, belly. Inhale, belly, rib cage, chest. Hold at the top. And gently release, chest, rib cage, belly. Inhale, press the belly button out. Expand through the rib cage and lift through your chest. Hold at the top. Take 1 more sip of air. And gently release, letting the chest fall. Rib cage fall, and releasing through the belly. As you flutter your eyes open, you can switch out your legs, bringing both hands to your shoulders. Inhale, we'll turn to the left. Exhale, turn to the right. Start to root down through the sits bones. Continue this rotation. Inhales will always be left, and exhales will always be right. Your hips, your knees, everything is going to want to move, but I encourage you to keep the twist in the torso. Pressing down through the sits bones and expanding along the spine. Exaggerating any movement that feels really good, staying in any shapes that you feel are really benefiting your body. As we continue to move through our breath. I mentioned before, this class is going to be vinyasa, so linking breath to movement. And not only can this be really meditative, but it just really can help us increase our heart rate, get a little bit deeper into the pose, and use our breath more as a tool instead of seeing it as a task. When you're ready, go ahead and release the hands down next to your hips. Walk your hands in front of you, meeting me in a tabletop position. Shoulders will stack over your wrists as your hips stack over your knees. This time, let's go ahead and keep our toes tucked, really feeling the engagement in the low body. As we move through 3 rounds of cow-cat, inhale, flip the tailbone up, drop the belly, lift through the chest, cow pose. As you exhale, press down through the palms, round in the back body, and tuck your chin for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Staying in this cat position, you're pressing down through the palms, through the fingertips, and even through the knuckles, keeping the round in the back body. Continue to breathe as you shift your shoulders forward, feeling this nice stretch along the back of the shoulder space. Exhale, shift the shoulders back. Inhale to shift forward. Exhale to shift back. One more, again, still in cat pose. Inhale, shoulders shift forward. Exhale, let the shoulders shift back. Coming back to tabletop position. Bringing your attention to your left hand as you inhale, bring the right hand up to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. The right arm will thread underneath the left armpit. As you gaze up at the ceiling, bring the right shoulder and right ear down to the ground. Naturally, your left hip is going to want to draw towards the left side. So just bring your left hand to the left hip, guiding it at center. Left hand can press down underneath the left shoulder, or you can extend the left arm to the top of your space. Deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. If your left arm is extended, go ahead and place it underneath the left shoulder. On an inhale, press down through the left hand, unraveling so that your right arm reaches up, chest peels open. And then exhale, bring the right hand down, back to our tabletop position. Shift side to side, just noticing the difference between the right and left sides of your body before moving into even it out. Engage the right hand, pressing down through the heel of the hand, the palm, and the fingertips. And on a long inhale, bring the left hand up to the sky. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right armpit, gazing up at the sky, and then letting the left shoulder come down to the ground, resting the left ear to the ground, and this time drawing the right hip back. You can also bring your hand right behind the sacrum, that's right behind your pelvis, to make sure that the hips are level here. If you extended your left hand on the other side, go ahead and extend the right arm to the top of your space. Deep breaths here. We'll be getting into a lot of twists. And while twists can really be tricky to get deeper breaths into. We have to put more focus into it. It's so beneficial because we can use our breath to get a little bit deeper into our twists. If the right hand is extended, go ahead and plant the right hand underneath the right shoulder. Inhale to unravel, left hand reaches up to the sky. And exhale, bring the left hand down, tabletop position. Reset your hands and knees if necessary. If you need a little bit of extra support with your knees, go ahead and put a blanket underneath them, or you can flip your, you can fold your mat to give them a little bit more cushion. On an inhale, extend the right leg out so that it's parallel to your mat, flexing the right foot. Exhale, hold here. On your next inhale, you'll reach the left hand towards the front of your space. The left thumb is pointed up to the ceiling. Keeping the right foot flexed and keeping the fingertips engaged here. Really think about lengthening as you tuck your chin. Gaze comes right to the center of your mat. On an inhale, extend, and as you exhale, bring the left elbow to the right knee. 2 more just like that. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Bringing in some core here. As you inhale, extend once more. And then exhale, plant the left hand down, right knee down. Moving on to the other side. Inhale, extend the left leg parallel to your mat. As you exhale, flex the left foot so the toes are pointed down. Inhale, right arm reaches to the front of your space. And as you exhale, go ahead and rotate your thumb upwards. Notice if you're dumping into the left shoulder, you want to actively press through the left hand, keeping that strong tabletop position even while we're on one arm and one leg. Inhale, extend, and as you exhale, draw knee to elbow. 2 more just like that. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach, flex the left foot. And then as you exhale, bring the right hand down, left knee down. Keeping the hands engaged, you're pressing down through the fingertips, the knuckles, and the heel of the hand. You'll tuck the toes, lifting the knees off the ground, press the hips up and back for our first downward dog. Take a couple breaths here, maybe pedal out the feet, getting into the calf muscles. You can rock your hips side to side. Notice if you're holding any tension in your neck too. We still have a tendency to hold our neck, and we really can let it go. The easy way to do that is to nod your head yes, shake your head no, and just let the head and neck dangle between the arms. Engaging your Hasta Bandha, your hand bind. We start to feel all the musculature in our arms turn on. Internally rotate so that the elbows, the eyes of the elbows are pointed towards the top of the space. As you exhale, press through the palms, drawing the hips up and back. You can add a bend to your knees if you'd like. On an inhale, bring the gaze to the top of the space. And as you exhale, step your feet forward, forward fold. Feet are hips width distance. You can measure that by placing 2 fists in between the arches of your feet. And go ahead and hang out here again, adding a nice deep knee bend so that your chest can fall right over the thighs. Hands can rest at your side. You can reach for opposite elbows, letting the head and neck dangle between the biceps. Or you can interlace the fingers at the nape of the neck, drawing the chest in closer to the thighs. If your hands are in a bind, go ahead and let the hands come down to the side. As you inhale, halfway lift. Palms come to your shins, pressing away from the hips, really extending from your root along the spine. You can tuck your chin so there's a straight line from the neck. As you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms reach out and up, full body extension. As you exhale, open arm twist to the right side. So you'll swim your right arm down and back. Palms are facing outward, right side of your mat. Thumbs are pointed up. Your right hip will want to open, so actively press the right hip forward as you pull the left hip back. Breathe here. On an inhale, bring the hands up to the sky. And as you exhale, open arm twist to the left side. This time, palms are facing towards the left side of your room. Thumbs are pointed up. Press the left hip forward, pull the right hip back. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. As you exhale, reset by cactusing the arms back, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Inhale, arms reach up. And as you exhale, fold forward, chest to leg. Inhale, halfway lift. Keeping the lift in the chest, exhale, plant the hands, stepping your feet back to high plank. We'll stay here for a full breath. Inhale, press through the palms. Imagine a hand resting between your shoulder blades and you're trying to press it away, keeping that upper body engaged. As you exhale, lower down to your knees, and then go ahead and bend the elbows, squeezing them into the rib cage as you lower your chest to the ground. Our first round will be Cobra. So you can untuck the toes, press the tops of the feet into the mat so that the kneecaps come off your mat, fully engaging the low body. Hands are planted underneath your shoulders. Inhale, start to peel the chest off the ground. There should be little to no weight in your hand. This lift is really coming from the strength in your low back. Exhale, let your chest come to the ground. We'll do 2 more rounds just like that. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, let the chest fall. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Tuck your toes, pressing up through tabletop or high plank. Your hips go up and back for down dog. We'll go through 2 more rounds of that. Again, with our vinyasa, we link our breath to movement, so we'll be a little bit faster. Feel free to come to this down dog position if you need a home base. The beauty of this is it's still an active pose. Inhale, gaze comes to the top of your space. Exhale, forward fold, stepping your feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, full body extension, arms reach up. As you exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, cactus back, reset. Inhale, reach through the fingertips. As you exhale, fold forward, waterfalling the hands down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step your feet back. Inhale, shift the shoulders forward. Exhale, lower down to the knees and chaturanga. This time you can either go through Cobra or press down through the tops of the feet, straighten the arms, and meet me in up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, press the hips back, down dog. Third round, inhale, gaze comes to the top of your space. Exhale, step your feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms reach out and up. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, cactus, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach to the fingertips, and as you exhale, hands come down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Staying here for a breath. Inhale. Hold as you exhale. Inhale, shift the shoulders forward. Option to come down to your knees. As you exhale, bend the elbows 90 degrees. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job, guys. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Inhale, your gaze will come in between your hands. As you exhale, step your feet forward. Toes can come to touch, or you can bring your feet to hip-width distance. Bend the knees, weight comes back into your heels, so you should be able to lift the toes and wiggle them off the ground. As you bend your knees, your hips come closer to the mat. Engage the low belly and tuck the tailbone under. Arms reach up to the sky here for chair pose. Inhale, reach through the fingertips, keeping chair in the low body. Open arm twist to the right side. Notice how your hips open. Go ahead and neutralize the hips with your breath and see if you can dip a little bit deeper into that chair. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. As you exhale, you can bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Full attention comes to your right foot as you start to hover the left foot off the ground. Inhale, bend the left knee. And as you exhale, step the left foot back for crescent lunge. Inhale, your arms will reach up to the sky. Exhale, bend into the right knee, pressing down into the ball of the left foot. Inhale, reaches through the fingertips, and as you exhale, open arm twist to the right side. Staying here for your breath. Inhale, hands come back up for crescent. Exhale, hands come down to your hips. I'm going to switch directions here just so you guys can see me. You'll rotate the left foot down, left heel down, and rotate it so it's at a 45-degree angle. Then we'll go ahead and heel toe the right foot a little bit maybe towards the right side of your mat. This helps us draw the right hip back and bring the left hip forward. I always like to bring my hands right to my hips to guide them gently. On an inhale, lift through your fingertips for warrior one. Exhale, interlace the fingers at the low back. As you inhale through your chest here, draw the palms closer together. And then exhale, go ahead and hook the bound fist to the outside of the left hip. Draw the left ear close to your left shoulder and feel this nice stretch along the neck and the shoulder on the right side. On an inhale, we'll release the neck stretch. As you exhale, release the bind of the, bringing your bind right at the low back. So releasing it from your hip. Inhale, lift through the chest. And exhale, humble warrior, fold forward. Right shoulder comes to right knee. Playing around a little bit here with balance, even though we're on 2 feet. Inhale, see if you can bring your bound fist closer to the sky. And then as you exhale, hands come down to frame the right foot. Tuck the left toes. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, bring the right foot down to meet the left. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga or lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, your gaze comes to the top of your space. As you exhale, step your feet forward, preparing for our second chair pose. Toes can come together, heels about an inch apart. Weight comes into the heels as you bend your knees, bringing your seat closer to the mat. Inhale, reach the fingertips. As you exhale, open arm twist to the left side. Notice if the hips are flaring out, go ahead and keep them neutral. Inhale, hands come up to the sky. And as you exhale, bring the hands to heart center. This time, you'll bring your attention to your left foot as you start to hover the right foot off the ground. Inhale, bend the left knee, and then as you exhale, step the left foot forward behind you, minding your dog. Crescent lunge, arms reach up to the sky, bending in the left knee, pressing down through the ball of the right foot. Inhale, reaches through the fingertips, and as you exhale, open arm twist to the left side once more. Send your breath to the hips. Inhale, hands come up to the sky, and as you exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Go ahead and rotate the right heel down. Right foot comes to a 45-degree angle. Bend in the left knee, preparing for warrior one. We'll press the right hip forward and pull the left hip back. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. And as you exhale, interlace the fingers at the low back. Pulling the palms together once more. This time you'll hook the bound fist to the outside of the right hip and then draw the right ear towards the right shoulder, feeling this stretch along the left neck, left shoulder. As you inhale, straighten the neck, release the bound fist from your hips, and exhale, squeeze the palms together. Inhale, lift through your chest, and exhale, humble warrior. Left shoulder comes down to left knee. Breathing into the left hip. Inhale, see if you can bring the bound fist up towards the sky more. And then as you exhale, hands come down to frame the left foot. Tuck the right toes. Inhale, left leg rises. And exhale, left foot comes down to meet the right. Optional vinyasa or press on back to down dog. If joining in vinyasa, shift your shoulders forward here in high plank position. Exhale, bend the elbows to 90 degrees. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. We're going to do that once more, linking our breath to movement. On both sides, there'll be an optional vinyasa in between. You can always press right on back to down dog. Inhale, gaze comes to the top of your space. Exhale, step your feet forward. Inhale, prepare for chair. Exhale, bend the knees in. Inhale, reach through the fingertips. As you exhale, open arm twist to the right side. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, hands come to prayer. Inhale, bend the left knee. Exhale, step the left foot back, crescent lunge. Inhale, hands come up to the sky. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, back to crescent. Exhale, hands come down to the hips. As you rotate the left foot back to a 45-degree angle, we find our warrior one. Inhale, lift through the chest, and as you exhale, pull the right hip back, pressing the left hip forward. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. As you exhale, interlace the fingers at low back. Inhale, lift through the chest. As you exhale, bring the bound fist to your left hip. Left ear comes to the left shoulder. Breathe into the right neck, the right side of your neck. Release the bound fist from your hips. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Right shoulder comes to right knee. Inhale here. As you exhale, hands come down to frame the right foot. Tuck the left toes. Inhale, right leg rises. As you exhale, right foot comes down, down dog. Option for down dog or vinyasa. For vinyasa, inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Going right into the other side. Inhale, gaze comes to the top of your space. Exhale, chair pose, step the feet forward. Inhale, lift through the chest, and as you exhale, lower the hips down. Inhale, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, open arm twist, this time to the left side. Inhale here. Exhale, hold. Inhale, hands come up to the sky. As you exhale, hands come to prayer. Inhale, bend the right knee this time. And as you exhale, step the right foot back, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. As you exhale, open arm twist to the left side. Inhale, arms reach up. And as you exhale, bring your hands down to your hips, preparing for warrior one. Stepping the right foot forward slightly, 45-degree angle with your right foot as you bend into the left knee. Draw the left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. As you exhale, interlace the fingers at the low back. Inhale, lift to the chest. Exhale, bound fist hook onto the outside of the right hip. As you draw the right ear down towards the right shoulder, breathe along the left side of your neck. Inhale here. Exhale, release the bound fist from your hips. Inhale, lift through the chest. And then exhale, fold forward, humble warrior. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down to frame the left foot. Tuck the right toes. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, down dog. Optional vinyasa. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job, guys. A lot of twisting, a lot of binds. So let's take 3 deep breaths together, reset. After your final breath here, inhale, right leg rises. Flex the right foot, pointing the right toes down, keeping this closed hip here as we exhale. Inhale, right heel rises 1 inch higher. And exhale, step the right foot forward for low lunge. Left hand will come to the plant on the inside of the right foot. As you inhale, right hand reaches up to the sky for a twist. Option to stay here. If you'd like to practice some power, press down through the left foot and lift on up for our twist, open arm twist with the crescent lunge. Inhale, extend through the fingertips. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to frame the right foot. Inhale, gaze comes to the top of your space, and as you exhale, step the right foot back to high plank. You'll bring the left knee down, starting with supported side plank. Left hand plants underneath the left shoulder. Roll so that the right foot is parallel to the back of the mat. I like to bring my right hand to the left rib cage, really guiding it on up as I open up my chest. Right hand reaches up to the sky. Inhale, reach to the fingertips. As you exhale, reach the right arm overhead so your right bicep comes to your right ear. Actively press through the knife edge of the right foot and really envision your breath going along the entire right side body. Inhale to lengthen. As you exhale, hands come down. Right knee can come down as well. Tuck the toes, press the hips up and back for down dog. We'll do 3 transitions from down dog to high plank. Inhale, shift the shoulders forward, high plank. Exhale, press the hips back. Inhale, shift the shoulders forward. Exhale, hips go up and back. Last one, inhale, high plank, Phalakasana. Exhale, down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Moving on to the other side, inhale, left leg rises. As you exhale, flex the left foot, pointing the left toes towards the ground. Inhale, see if you can lift the left heel a little higher. And then exhale, drawing the knee into the chest, you'll step the left foot forward. Right hand plants on the inside of the left foot. As you inhale, left hand reaches up to the sky for a twist. Solid breath here. If you lifted on the other side, go ahead and press down through the left foot, lifting your shoulders so they stack over your hips. Crescent lunge with an open arm twist. Inhale, extend through the fingertips. And then exhale, hands come down to frame the left foot. Actively pressing down through the palms, you'll step the left foot back for our high plank. As you exhale, your right knee will come down this time. Left foot rotates so it's parallel to the back of the space. Plant your right hand just underneath the right shoulder. Bring the left hand to the right rib cage and start to peel the chest open as your left hand reaches up to the sky. Keeping this openness in the chest, extend through the fingertips, and then on the exhale, go ahead and reach the left hand overhead so the left bicep comes to the left ear. Actively press down through the knife edge of the left foot. Breathe along the entire left side body. Inhale here. As you exhale, left hand comes down to the ground. Left knee comes down to the ground. Tuck the toes, press the hips up and back. Down dog. You have an option to go through vinyasa. You can do 3 transitions from down dog to high plank. Or if you'd like to join me in a twist, we'll plant the right hand at the center of the mat. And then exhale, go ahead and wrap the left hand around the outside of the right calf. Bend in the left elbow. Gaze comes underneath the right armpit. Inhale. Exhale, twist deeper. Go ahead and release the bind, replacing the left hand so it's now at the center of your mat. Inhale, press into the palm, and then as you exhale, reach the right hand to the outside of the left calf. Inhale. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. If you're in down dog, continue to breathe. Feel your arms turn on. Inhale, gaze comes to the top of the space, and as you exhale, find down dog. Inhale, gaze comes to the top of your mat. Exhale, press the hips back. Inhale, right leg rises behind you. As you exhale, step the right foot forward, preparing for warrior two. Rotate the left foot so it's parallel to the back of the mat. Heel to arch alignment here. So bending in your right knee, working towards that 90-degree bend. Your left foot is parallel to the back of your space. Centering out your hips, feeling that openness in the hips. Stacking the shoulders over your hips and arms extend wide. Fingertips are energetically spread as well. On an inhale, straighten the right knee, reach the hands up. Continue to breathe, really thinking about pulling the hips down as you extend, really lengthening the waist on both sides. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior two. Two more transitions just like that. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, reach through the fingertips. As you exhale, interlace the fingers at the low back. You can either stay here, lifting through the chest, or if you like those neck stretches, go ahead and draw the bound fist to the outside of the left hip. You'll bring the left ear towards the left shoulder and just send your breath along the right side of your neck into the right shoulder. Inhale, extend, reaching through the fingertips. As you exhale, extended side angle, your right elbow finds the top of the left thigh. Reach through the left fingertip, and as you exhale, find that same extension you did with our supported side plank. So your left hand reaches up and overhead, left bicep comes to your left ear. Bend into the right knee, pressing into the knife edge of your left foot. Breathe here. Inhale, reach to the fingertips, and as you exhale, turn the torso over to your right leg. Hands bookend your right foot. Tuck the left toes. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, bend the right knee, stacking right hip over left. Bend and straighten the knee. Inhale, right leg rises, and as you exhale, bring the right foot down to meet the left. We'll take one short breath here just to notice the difference between your right and left sides. Inhale, left leg rises. As you exhale, step the left foot forward, preparing for warrior two on this side. Rotate the right foot so it's parallel to the back of the mat. Heel to arch alignment as you press on up. Center out your hips, shoulders stack over hips, arms extend wide. Drishti gaze can come just in front of the left middle finger. So you stay active in the low body, stay present in the upper body. Inhale, straighten the left knee, reaching the arms overhead. We'll stay here for a breath. Imagine one string pulling your low body down, as well as another is pulling the upper body up and away. Inhale. Exhale, back to warrior two. Two more transitions like that. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach through the fingertips, and exhale, find the bind at the low back. Again, you can choose to stay here, lifting through the chest, or find the outside of your right hip with the bound fists, drawing the right ear towards your right shoulder, breathing along the left side of your neck. Inhale, go ahead and release the bind, extending the arms out to a T. As you exhale, extended side angle, left forearm finds the top of the left thigh. Reach through the right hand, opening up through the chest. Continue with your breath. Bend into the left knee, press down to the knife edge of your right foot. Inhale, reach through the right fingertips. And as you exhale, reach the right arm up and overhead. Notice if your shoulder's closing in, you want to peel your chest open. And visualize your breath going along the entire right side of your body. Inhale, reach through the fingertips, and as you exhale, hands come down to frame the left foot. Tucking the right toes, inhale, left leg rises behind you. As you exhale, bend the left knee, stacking left hip over right. Bend and straighten the knee. Take whatever shapes you took on the other side. And then inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. And then exhale, bring the left leg down to meet the right. Inhale, gaze comes to the top of your space. Exhale, step your feet forward. Forward fold. Staying here for a moment, we're going to add some IT bend stretches in here in a sec, utilizing that twist once more. Plant the right hand at the center of the mat, just in front of your feet. Bend the right knee, and on an inhale, straighten the left leg, bringing the left hand up to the sky. All these twists are preparing us for the peak pose, which will challenge us, but also come back to these simple twists and how we use our breath to get deeper into our poses. Inhale, reach through the left fingertips, and as you exhale, left hand comes down to plant at the center of your space. Bend the left knee, straighten the right knee. As you inhale, bring the right hand up to the sky. Inhale, reach through the right fingertips. And exhale, come back down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Go ahead and bring your thumbs to hook onto the front of your hip crease. Press the hips away as you lengthen, tucking the chin. Exhale, fold forward, chest to leg. On a long inhale, stack vertebrae on top of vertebrae, coming right on up so you're standing here, mountain pose. Keeping your eyes closed, closing your eyes, you can bring your hands to your sides, palms facing towards the front of your space, and just with a long, deep breath, do a body scan, feeling how different parts of the body have reacted to your breath and movement throughout class. On an inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Bring the right knee to bend so that it's parallel to your right hip. Arms reach up to the sky. Flex the right foot, keeping the right leg engaged. If you're working within your balance and this is where you would like to focus, feel free to stay here. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper, you can work with that open arm twist over to the right side. Option for your left hand to come to the left knee, guiding it towards the front of your mat as the right arm reaches towards the back of the space. If you feel like you still have some space to move within, go ahead and bend your right knee, bring the left hand to the outside of the right foot, kick the heel away towards the front of your space, here in the full expression. If you fall out, you come back right in. Inhale together. Exhale, start to come out of it just as slowly as you came into it, bending the right knee, coming on up to one-legged Tadasana. As you exhale, cross the right foot over the left, pinky toes align, hands come to your hips. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, creating space, fold forward, chest to leg. Fingertips are tented in front of you. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, walk the hands over to the right side. Breathe right into the left outer hip. Inhale, come back through center. As you exhale, walk your hands over to the left side. This time, breathing into the right outer hip. Inhale, comes back to center. As you exhale, bend the knees, uncrossing the feet here in our forward fold. On a long inhale, we'll come to stand, shoulders stack over your hips. Mountain pose, draw the shoulders down and away from your ears, palms face towards the front of your space. Actively press down through the right foot. As you inhale, bend the left knee so it's parallel to the left hip. Arms reach up to the sky. Again, if this was your space on the other side, go ahead and keep it even on this side. Staying here in one-legged Tadasana is challenge enough. If you went deeper, go ahead and follow me with open arm twist as an option. Bringing the right hand to the left knee as an option. And then, of course, reaching the right hand to the outside of the left foot, kicking the left foot out. Deep breath together. Exhale, start to unwind again as slowly and as intentionally as we came into the pose. As you exhale, your hands can come to your hips. The left foot will cross over the right, pinky toes align. Inhale, lift through the chest, and then exhale, fold forward, chest to leg. Fingertips are tented. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands over to the left side. Breathing into the right outer hip. Inhale comes back to center. As you exhale, walk your hands over to the right side. Breathing into the left outer hip. Inhale here. As you exhale, come back through center. Bending the knees, uncrossing the feet. Bringing the toes to touch. You'll press down into the balls of the feet, lifting the heels off the ground. Coming into this energy ball, your knees will bend, and then bringing your hips to your heels. You can either stay here with your fingertips tented, lifting through the chest, or if you'd like, you can start to wrap your arms around your shins, practicing a little bit here with the balance. Inhale and exhale, hands come down. Walk your hands back so that you're seated on your sits bones, legs extended in front of you. Keeping the feet flexed, reaching the arms in front of you. Inhale, press down through the sits bones, grow tall from your roots through the crown of your head. Fingers are spread wide, keeping the upper body engaged. As you exhale, start to lower your shoulders down, keeping the core engaged here so that you're lying all the way down on your back. For your final inhale, you'll draw the knees in towards the chest. As you exhale, start to draw circles with the knees, massaging the sacrum just behind the pelvis, really getting into any of that pressure you found in the low back. Go ahead and switch out directions. And as you inhale, come back through center, extend the legs so the bottoms of the feet are pressing into the ceiling. Tuck your chin, so you're getting a little bit of stretch in the neck as well as your arms rest to your sides. Legs up the wall is a perfect combination of a forward fold and an inversion, giving circulation the opportunity to change directions, energizing and refocusing with forward fold. As you inhale, draw the knees into the chest. As you exhale, start to ascend the legs towards the top of your space, preparing for final pose of Shavasana. Heels come to touch as your feet flop open. Hands can rest at your sides. Palms face up to receive energy and palms face down to feel grounded. Come back to our breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Melting into your space. If you're able to stay in Shavasana for longer, please do so. If you're ready to be let out, go ahead and start to wiggle your toes, your fingertips. You can flutter your eyes open as you inhale, bring the arms up to the sky and reach overhead. Big good morning stretch from the fingertips to the heels, flexing the feet, bringing the toes back towards your body. And as you exhale, roll over to your right side, drawing your knees in towards your chest and resting your head on your bicep. Your free hand makes that last connection with your mat. Keeping your eyes closed, press yourself on up into a seated position. Legs can be crossed or legs extended in front of you as your hands come to prayer at heart center. Deep moment of gratitude here, thankful for every muscle, bone, and joint that brought us through a very challenging practice. Prayer to third eye, thankful for all of life's lessons, some easier than others, but all providing perspective. And bowing forward, thankful for this beautiful space where we can practice together. Time and space you created for your breath and practice. Thank you so much for sharing it with me. Namaste, guys. Thank you so much. So appreciate you hopping in on a Tuesday.